What's up? Hello, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, hello, Minister Rhonda, Daphne, Sam-I-Am. Hello, hello. Tap on those hearts, guys. Tap on those hearts. Hey, Erica says you read my mind. I knew you were looking for me, Erica. I'm here. Travel with Eva. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up, guys? Hearts, 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 please. Loving on those hearts. It's been absolutely fabulous. It's day 4 for me on Periscope. I got 8 fingers up. But day 4 for me on Periscope. Hey, what's up, Helona? I am trendy. I never forget my first day. I was super, super surprised. I did my first Periscope and I was like, wait, people are on. It was just like super, super surprising. And somebody said, girl, that Periscope, that live, the broadcast button, that's life on Periscope. You don't know, as soon as you hit that broadcast button, it's like, so that broadcast button is surely life. And I am so excited. Even at this hour, I'm super psyched to be up on Periscope with you guys. Ooh, loving the hearts, the greens, the pinks, the purples. Ready to hear this scope. Been strategizing. Oh, awesome. Y'all on point. Y'all are ready to go. Daphne, feel free to share it with folks. I'm actually going to be talking about getting paid to teach, some things that you should keep in mind if you are interested in launching your own group training programs. Tonight, the Fro Show. Hello, welcome, welcome. Travel with Eva says she is ready to rock. Yes. Erica, my BFF told me to follow you. I trust her instincts. I am trendy. Awesome. If you're not following me, if you're new to me, definitely swipe up left or right. Hit that follow button. I've always got some awesome recommendations for you guys. And when you miss my scopes, no worries. I know that they expire in 24 hours, which is why I'm uploading them to my YouTube channel, which is L. Henry for LaShanda Henry. That's me. AKA Sister Sense. I help you make sense of making money online. Hello, Handy Girl. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hit on those hearts, ladies. Thank you so much. And gents, I forget that guys are on it. I'm so focused on my ladies, I forget that guys are on here. But look, I hit 40,000 in my first 4 days on Periscope, which is uber exciting. And I don't know, I'm a Periscope junkie, y'all. I don't know, I'm a Periscopeaholic. I don't know, super excited. So I'm looking to get to that 50,000. So if y'all show me some love, tap on those hearts, tap, 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 tap. I couldn't believe when I saw 40,000 this morning. I'm like, seriously? I guess it's a 10K a day kind of a thing here. But yeah, I'm moving and shaking and I'm sharing as much as I can. Minister Rhonda says I'm not surprised. I'm definitely loving Periscope, and I've enjoyed these last couple of days just kind of feeding and fueling and sharing all that I share with you guys to keep you focused and fired up. Hopefully my little chinky eyes, because my eyes are like little and big, like sometimes they squint. Hopefully you can see. I'm awake, y'all. I'm awake. BBW alum, awesome. Welcome my fellow Black businesswomen online members. I have a social networking community online. It's called BBWO for Women Entrepreneurs. So some of you may know about it. It's mybbwo.com. Super excited to have my Sister Sense girls here, my BBWO girls, and my new Periscope family. Those of you who are new to me, tonight I'm going to be talking about how to get paid. I am an information entrepreneur. So for those of you who are new to me, I'm LaShanda Henry, aka Sister Sense, and I do a couple of things online. My core business is that of a web designer. I'm a graphics girl, graduated from Columbia University with a degree in computer science. I've been building websites for so many years. I've been online for 15, going on 16 years now. And I also do a couple of other things as well. I mentor and teach women entrepreneurs, as well as create digital information products. So ebooks, e-courses, all that stuff, and group training programs. As a matter of fact, a Jackie of all trades. Yes, you said Jack, but girl, it's about being that Jackie, right? So say whoop whoop. Oh my God, my fellow Jackie of all trades who do more than one thing. Definitely shout me out so you can tell me that you identify with that multiple streams of income situation. Woo woo, Michelle, thank you. Y'all are listening. Awesome. Now listen. Hey, I'm a Jackie. There you go. Jacqueline, when you are a Jackie of all trades and you've got lots of passions, cha-ching, says Davey, you definitely want to make sure that you are maximizing that and tapping into as many things as possible. Thank you, Daphne, for sharing. Definitely a Jackie of all trades, graphics, marketing, design, all that good stuff. But today I'm talking to you guys about getting paid via teaching for those of you who want to create group training programs. So let me know, who wants to create a group training program? Are you interested in printing out like digital products or information products? If you are, if you could just type yes, yes, yes so I can know who is interested. Erica says me. Getting paid via teaching says Daphne. Minister Rhonda, me, I am trendy. All right, so y'all are in the right space. Woo, look at that. It just sprouted up. Yes, 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 yes. Doing a damn thing, girl. Yes. Thank you so much. Tonight, I actually hosted the first session of my last mastermind group for the year. So I do group trainings all day, every day. And just a disclaimer, this is my full time. I do not have a 9-to-5. This is my business. This is what I've cultivated and created over at Sister Sense. So I'm teaching you guys what I do in my business. And so today, a couple of hours ago, or if not an hour ago, I wrapped up my training on Sister Sense. It's about getting back to basics, traffic and sales, and I had an awesome mastermind. Daphne was there, Eva was there, a couple of ladies were there, so they basically just jumped off of my mastermind and jumped into this Periscope. So you know I enjoy doing what I do and sharing what I know with you guys as far as what you need to do to make sense of making money online. So for those of you out there who are excited about getting paid, I wanted to share 3 things that you need to keep in mind if you're interested in creating a group training program, all right? So I know everybody's got a little bit of different things. I know Daphne, she does writing, freelancing. I do graphics and web design. What do you guys do? I want to know what your professions are, what kind of group training programs you're looking to create. So we can start this off with us getting a better sense of who's inside the circle. So just jump right in. Let me know what you do. I know Travel with Eva Diva, that is all that she does, luxury travel, and helping you create your best travel experience over at travelwitheva.com. So I know a couple of y'all, but not everybody. I know LaShanda from Shades of You Romance. She's here as well, and she's got her own self-published magazine. Michelle, has Christine Saintville reached out to you yet? She's a creator on Black Biscope. She hasn't reached out to me, but I did reach out to them today. Black Biscope looks awesome. Thank you, Michelle, for that. I'm definitely trying to get connected to them. Black Girl Calm says calm coaching meditation. Ask Tanya Smart. I'm a self-care expert who helps women with holistic health and business. Okay, so we've got a lot of people who do coaching, mentoring, training in one way, shape, or form. And you're looking to figure out what you need to do to get into group training online. So I'm going to talk about that. I Am Trendy says I own a woman's boutique. So fashionista. Black Girl Calm. I'm finally a black calm girl. LOL. So welcome, y'all. Just keep on letting me know what it is that you do, and I'm going to jump right into the session for today. Health, nonprofits, and celebrity and empowerment event production, magnificentmommy.com. Loving it, and loving the fact that you put your website in there, magnificentmommy.com. Throw those websites up there, ladies. Let me see where you at, what you do. Erica L Lab, love it, girl. Y'all are awesome. I mean, is it late or is it morning? Y'all are just like Cup of Joe at 10 o'clock. I am definitely loving it. So, okay, jumping right in, and y'all can keep throwing up those comments and those hearts. Tap on those hearts, ladies. I definitely want to get to that 50,000 mark, and you guys are supporting me, and as I support you, and we're going to make it happen. IamTrendy.com, BlackGirlsGuideToCalm.com. I like that URL, Black Girls Guide to Calm. I'm going to check that out. Loving it, ladies. Keep posting up your websites as I get started with the information. Entrepreneurs don't sleep. Look, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. When I did my 9-to-5, I never forget this quote. It was like, you work your 9-to-5 to make that money, then you work your 5 to 9 to get that dream. So when you get home after 5 o'clock, if you do that and you work till 9 a.m., whatever you need to do to make that entrepreneurial dream happen, entrepreneurs don't sleep. Trust me. I know. I believe. I feel you on that one. So listen, a couple of things that I want you guys to keep in mind. If you are interested in getting paid to teach and starting your own group training program, I got 3 C's that I want us to talk about today. 1, community. 2, compelling offers. And 3, kick-ass content. We need to talk about community, compelling offers, and kick-ass content. And in between that, I'm going to share with you guys some recommendations, some web tools, things that I personally love. Halona, yay, digital web publisher. Definitely check out her book publishing services for you authors and writers out there. Digital web publisher. Don't know if Helona and Daphne, if y'all are connected, but definitely two seeds in an absolutely awesome pod. I like the kick-ass. Absolutely. You don't need just to create content. I know they say on the web that content is king, but look, the web is old at this point. The web ain't like the 90s, or the 80s and the 70s, because the web's been around for a little while. It's not like back in the day when it was fresh and new. It's old, so it's got a lot of content. Yes, content is king, but kick-ass content is what gets you paid. So you need to figure out the things that you need to do. Loving on the hearts. Keep tapping on those hearts, ladies. Tap, 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 tap. Creating kick-ass content is what you need to move forward. So we are definitely going to talk about that today. Now, first thing I said is community. Before I launched my first group training, and I've got my notes with me so I can stay on focus, y'all. That's if you see me looking down like this, I'm looking at my power notes. Before I started my first group training, I did my first one about 7 years ago. It was for 10 women. A group training. I launched it. I hosted all my sessions virtually on GoToWebinar. Before I did that particular training, I had to do one thing first, and that one thing was build a community. So those of you who are interested in getting into group training, if you don't have a community yet, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to tell you what you need to sell first before you launch that group training program, because you've got to get people into other products first before you can build up to that group training, all right? But let me talk about community, and let me talk about a couple of things there so that you can keep that in mind. Daphne says, I was the first in the group and found you via BBWO 7 years ago. Yes, so Daphne was one of the ladies who was a part of my first mastermind training group 7 years ago. Also, she's a member of one of my social communities, which is the BBWO Black Business Network. Ning.com is absolutely great. I was actually talking about it a couple of minutes ago inside the mastermind. Ning.com, if you don't know about it, it's a platform where you can create your own custom social network. So like you can create your own Facebook community, right? So I use Ning to create different social branded communities like the BBWO Network, Black Moms Club, Black Writers Connect. It's a great platform. So if you're looking to build your community, something like Ning would be something worth looking into. And, in my mastermind, like I said, I just did my first mastermind tonight for Back to Basics, Traffic and Sales. We talked for 2.5 hours. I should say I talked. I talked, and my sisters, they asked me a whole lot of questions. But one of the things I talked about was community building, because it's so important. So before I launched my first group program, I worked on building my community, building my email list, creating a network for myself on BBWO, and even creating a community of sisters. So I'm going to date myself here, but I'm talking about back in the day, MySpace social networking. I'm not talking about Twitter and Facebook and all that new-ish. I'm talking about MySpace back in the day. Who remembers MySpace? Anybody on here used to be on MySpace? Or when they had Black Planet forums and communities. I Am Trendy says, OMG. Yes, I'm old school. I'm an old school G. Exactly. Hi, Tom, when my first friend was Tom. When I was on MySpace, I realized that not only did I want to connect with entrepreneurs, I wanted to connect with my sister girls. Ask Thomas says, I still have my account. Oh, look at that. I still have mine too. They don't see me, but I still have mine too. One of the things that I did was I launched Sisters Making Money on MySpace. So it was basically a community that said, look, if you're a sister and you're interested in making money, join my community. Let's get together. Let's talk. Let's do what we need to do. I was on MySpace. I was on Black Planet. I was on Black Reaver, Reefer.com, Izania forums, back in the day, Yahoo groups, whatever I could be to build my community of sisters who wanted to make money. That's what I was doing, because you have to build a community around you before you can launch a group training, and you've got to sell certain products. I'm going to get to that in a second. Cafe Mom, girl, I was on Cafe Mom too. Listen, you probably saw me. Listen, click by click, I built my circle so that I could reach thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of women who wanted to learn about entrepreneurship and connect with like-minded individuals. So before you create that group training program that you want to launch, I know you itching to launch it, and thanks for the taps. I'm only seeing like 2 colors, green and purple, green and purple. Where's the blues? Where's the yellows? Where's the pinks? Where's the reds? Tap, 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 tap. Before you launch that program, I see some purples now and some blues and some oranges. Awesome, awesome. Tap, 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 tap. Before you launch that I'm loving on the purples and the pinks, y'all. Before you launch that program, you've got to think about yourself creating a community for yourself. Now, what I talked about in my mastermind a couple of hours ago, I said, it starts with your email list. So building, I'm purple. Hey, Beauty Me and MP. Thank you for the hearts, love. Thank you, thank you. Michelle says, of course, I've been following you since 2008. See, look at that. Loyal followers. Love you. Mwah. Michelle was actually one of the ladies who said, I know you want your Periscope. You better get your butt on Periscope like yesterday. So I love the ladies in my community because you support me as I try and teach and reach as many of you as possible. Awesome. 43,230 hearts. I love it. Thank you, guys. 4,500. I think I could go to sleep with 4,500. I don't know. What do you think? Building a community is so important. Now, for me, I created a branded community, Sisters Making Money, on MySpace, and started working on that. You want to think about for yourself, what kind of branded community can you create around your passion? I heard holistic healing, homeschooling, music, design, whatever it is that you want to do, create a community around that, because that is going to help you engage people. You got to do that first step. But, chicken before the egg, you got to get that first step done before you make that next step. All right. So before I did the group training, I sold ebooks. I sold private calls. I did trainings for individuals. So before I actually did a group, I did individual trainings for clients as well. And I also did audio recordings, things of that nature. And I'm going to talk about more some products that you can use to monetize your message before you even do a virtual training. Signing up for something like, GoToWebinar. There's Pepper Jam. I think Pepper Jam is awesome. I don't know if you've seen that one, guys. I use Start Meeting. There are a ton of different ones out there, but there are different platforms you can use if you're ready to jump into virtual training and webinars and things of that nature. But before you do that, you absolutely positively have to build a community around you first. And it all starts with thinking about some kind of initiative or some kind of, really some kind of movement that you can use to resonate with your circle. I talked about that more in the mastermind, Back to Basics. Hopefully some of y'all can join me over at basics.sistersense.com if you want to participate. It's a 6-week mastermind on traffic and sales, but I certainly want you to know what you need to do to kind of jumpstart the process for yourself. So one, creating a concept around what it is that you do. That's the first thing, okay? So when you create this concept and you're trying to build a community, you want to make sure that you are creating compelling kick-ass offers, okay? And so when you do that, when you have a community, you can create offers based on what your community is telling you that they need. So when I did my first group training, it was about visibility and sales. Sorry, Green's finger got tired. It's all right, baby girl. You can take a break. I'm loving it. Thank you, y'all. Loving the support. Before you create the training program, like I said, you have to have a community. And what you've got to do is, once you cultivate that community, is talk to them. Ask them what's going on. What questions do you have? What problems do you have? Because in digging deeper, you find out exactly what your community needs to be trained on. I have clients that come to me all the time and they're like, LaShanda, what do you think of this topic? What do you think? Does this work? Does this price point work? Guess what? The best person to answer that question is the person who signed up to be a part of your community, because she's going to tell you exactly what she wants. So when I did my first group training about 7 years ago, ladies in my circle, they were saying a couple of things, and they were saying it over and over and over again. LaShanda, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of blogging. I'm afraid of technology. I have no idea what it means, so I need help with that. Or they were saying to me, LaShanda, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to put myself out there. I have a business. I really don't want to put my picture up. I really don't want to talk. I want to have everything behind the scenes. I'm afraid of putting myself out there. I'm afraid of blogging. They were saying to me, you know what, LaShanda, I have a website but no traffic. Or LaShanda, I have traffic to my site but no sales. So my first group training was on traffic and visibility, 4 things that you need to do to move forward. And I did that because people were asking me about traffic and visibility. They didn't know how to create connections with people. They didn't know how to be seen, and they didn't know what to do to move forward with technology. So having something that helped them fight them fears. Those fears, I basically created group training around what was my community was telling me that they needed. So if you want to launch a successful group training, if you don't have a community, number one, you need to create one. That's number one. Number two, oh, green is working real hard. Y'all can't help this sister girl out with them colors. She is working real hard. I love it. I thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Green, for the support. In addition to thinking about, how you can build the community, you want to be able to find out what people, she said, I got your back. I love you, Blue. In addition to doing that, you want to make sure that you're asking people what they need, because then you can create a group training not based on what you think they need, but exactly what they've told you they needed. Perfect example, the first mastermind I did at the beginning of this year, I did a mastermind on how you can create content, create your blog calendar, and even how you can create your own self-published magazine. That was the first mastermind I did this year. Why? Because people kept asking me, LaShanda, I love your magazine, Sister Sense in print. By the way, okay, so I talked to you guys about if you want to create your own Facebook or Ning or social network, you can use Ning.com. You want to create your own magazine, you can use this great website. It's called MagCloud, MAGCloud.com. The heart stop because I know y'all you're like writing that stuff down right now. So I have self-published my own magazine called Sister Sense in print, and it's on MagCloud. Creating your own magazine is a great way to expand your brand, and when you are a teacher or you work a lot online, having a magazine is a great physical product that you could sell at events, among other things. So, thinking about how you can share your information in creative ways across different types of products is a great thing to keep in mind, all right? So now, what that said, because people were loving on my magazine, they wanted to create magazines for themselves. I realized I had a lot of interest in that, which is why one of the things I focused on in my mastermind was showing people how to create magazines just like mine. I made a template for them so they could use it in Microsoft Word. I showed them how to do the graphics, all that stuff. People were also saying, LaShanda, I hate to blog. I know I have to, but I don't know what to write about, how to write, when to write, all that good stuff. Who has trouble with blogging? Can you tell me? Can you tell me who has trouble with blogging right now? Either you don't know what to write about, you can't do it too often, it's confusing you, you hate technology, one way, shape, or form, blogging is an issue for you. Me, all right, see, I know it can't just be Jacqueline. Listen. All right, see. Listen, I understand that people, they find it difficult. Erica says consistency. So I knew that was an issue because my community was telling me that. So when I did my mastermind, the first one I did at the beginning of the year, Daphne says I write too much. That's my issue. So learning how to shorten those articles and make them concise. When I did my first mastermind, I said, look, I'm going to talk, of the year, for this year. I said to you guys, I'm going to show you how to create your own self-published magazine. I'm going to show you how to create a blogging calendar. I did a virtual mastermind, and then the ladies came out to North Carolina at the Aloft Hotel in Chapel Hill, and we had a great time for 3 days. I knew exactly what my audience was looking, and I created a group training around that. So cultivating your community is so important, and checking in with people is important. Whether you're doing free consultations or you're doing calls, let me tell you, girl, I don't sleep. Okay, well, no, I'm lying. I do like my sleep. She says, I was there. It was awesome. Yes, Kay Janelle was there. Halona was there. Eva was there. So a couple of ladies live with me on Periscope were there because I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you what you need to know. Halona says, LaShanda kicked our butts. But in a good way, right? Y'all had fun. I always have my Power Circle conferences at January. But the idea is really being conscious of what your community needs. So I do calls, I do blogs, I do video. Before Periscope, I was just doing straight YouTube videos on my phone. Whatever you need to do to not only cultivate a community, but find out what they need, that's going to really help you position and frame out the kind of group training that you need to create. That is C number 1 anyway. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get to, you know what? I told myself I was going to time myself. I said, you got to do these in 15 or 20 minutes, girls, because these bad boys are way too long. But all right, I'm going to tell you all of it. So if it's a little longer than I want it to be, oh hell, oh well. First, cultivating that community, you definitely have to make it happen. You also want to think about, you said, Michelle says, me too, magazine template. So y'all, if you want information about that, I already did the training and I got the templates. I can let you know how to get that. It's on my shop, but if you need direction as well, I think it was Fierce, Focused, and Fired Up, that training. That was one of the first ones that I did this year. So anyway, yes, you have to be able to create compelling author. I keep saying author. You have to be able to create compelling offers. And I like to frame my offers around the things that I know my community is in need of, because they simply tell me that they're in need of it. And then I create my community based on topics that I feel like people are looking for. So I created Sisters Making Money on MySpace. Michelle just asked me about Black Biz Scope. They have a Scope community for Black business entrepreneurs. I'm about my sister girls, all my entrepreneurial women, all shades of the rainbow. I support a lot of my sister girls of color, but I've got all shades of ladies in my circle. So at the end of the day, we want to be able to figure out what kind of women we want to support, or what kind of people we want to support, whatever it is, wherever your passion lies. Create some type of initiative or movement around it. One of my first was Sisters Making Money on MySpace, and I never looked back. That's kind of what I used, and I pushed and I moved and created communities over and over again. Now, right now I'm focused on this whole concept of fire starters, fire and focus, which is why that's what I'm doing right now, my Fire Starter Circle Mastermind. You've got to be able to create a concept that you feel like is relevant to the people you are trying to serve, and really a reflection of who you are and what it is that you do in your business, all right? Now, communities are essential. As you've seen here, Daphne just mentioned that she was a part of my BBWO network 8 years ago, and she's still hanging strong with me. She's a part of the mastermind right now. What's funny, I said to the ladies on the call tonight, I said, you know what? I want to know who's on the call. Hey, tell me who's on the call. What's going on? And the first person who said hello to me was Gina, and she said, you know what? I got excited about your conference, your mastermind, and I found you on Periscope. I was floored by that, absolutely floored, because like I said, ladies have been signing up, and I've got ladies in my mastermind who've been a part of it since 8 years ago to 4 days ago, because I just started Periscope, which is super awesome, right? So you want to think about for yourself, when you're interested in creating a community, you can get people to sign up who've just met you 4 days ago versus 8 years ago, but part of it is, one, creating community in and of itself, not going anywhere. You're stuck with me. Awesome. I love it. I love it. You are my goddess. You are my Bella Diva, Daphne. So I'm certainly happy that I'm stuck with you in a good way, right? Thinking about one, community, because then you engage with people who've been with you for years, but two, creating compelling offers so that you can sell something today and somebody can see it on Periscope like Gina, and in under 4 days of meeting me, sign up to my mastermind group. So how do you create compelling offers? You want to think about for yourself a couple of things to keep in mind, right? And I call this the 4 steps to converting people online. This is in my Browser to Buyer Bootcamp. 4 steps to converting people online. Number 1, you want to give her what she wants. So again, when you have a community, they're going to tell you what they want. They're going to talk to you on an ongoing basis. That's number 1. Number 2, you want to show her exactly what you know about that particular topic. So like I say, I do group calls. I write blog articles. I'm on Periscope, y'all. I'm pounding that digital pavement. I'm creating communities like the Sisters Making Money or Black Business Women Online, whatever I need to do to create communities and share information. You want to give her exactly what she wants by showing her exactly what you know about that particular topic. Kick-ass content. Then you want to tell her exactly what she needs, because folks are going to come to you and tell you what they want, and then you're going to appeal them. You're going to give them as much content as you can. You're going to pound that digital pavement, right? Pound them hearts. Pound, 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 pound. Thank you, Daphne. Pound them hearts. You're going to do as much as you can to, step number 1, give her what she wants. One thing at a time. You can't give her everything at all times. Right now I'm focused on traffic and sales, so just one thing at a time. Give her what she wants. Show her exactly what you know on traffic and sales. So all weekend I was doing a scope-a-thon, which is when I assumed that Gina got excited about the mastermind, like some of you other ladies who participated. I even did a surprise giveaway on Sunday, gave away 2 tickets to the mastermind. So 2 ladies got access to it, Ty and Vanessa. If you're there, shout out to you. Woohoo! So, doing everything that I need to do to get you guys excited and engaged, creating compelling offers. That's something that you have to keep in mind. So that's C number 2, creating compelling offers that resonate with people. Give her what she wants, show her how much she knows, then tell her what she needs. You got to tell people what they need. You have to come in a space of being a credible expert. A lot of times people come to me and they say, LaShanda, I need people to buy. You think they will buy this? You think they will like this? And they're kind of iffy, and they step in their toe in and they step in their back out and they're hesitant. You have to come from a place of authority and say, look, I know you're interested in traffic and sales. This is exactly what you need to do. No, and you do. And you know why I know this is what you need to do? Because I've been doing this for 15 years. And I've built my business and I'm established and I'm successful and all that other great stuff. You need to come from a place of credibility, knowledge, and consistency. And so that's how you create compelling offers. And step number 4 is once you give her what she wants, show her what you know, tell her what she needs, then you present an offer. That is step number 4. This is all about conversion marketing, by the way. I've got what I call my browser to buyer bootcamp, which was 5 sessions over 10 hours. And you get access to that as part of the Back to Business Mastermind, which is happening now over at basics.sistersense.com. But I'm giving you the 4 steps so that you're conscious of what needs to happen in order for you to create compelling offers that get people excited, whether it's 8 years or 4 days. Get them excited about what you have to offer. That compelling offer comes when you give her what she wants, show what you know, tell her what she needs, come from that place of authority, and then at the end of that, then you can share your offer because you've cultivated your community and you're building on that. Last but not least, focus on creating that kick-ass content that I know is inside of you. I've got a lot of ladies in my circle who are awesome in their own right, but they're hiding. They are hiding. Some of you have some great information, but let me know, who has been on Periscope for like 2 months and has not done a Periscope yet? Who is still waiting to do Periscope? Say me. If you haven't done a scope yet, say me, say me. If you have not done a scope yet, or you haven't done any blogging, look, see, K Janelle, look at that, I'm gonna call you out, girl. Listen, you have awesome information in you. I know Janelle is not the only person who hasn't done a scope yet. Everybody on is live? Okay. Daphne says, okay, no scope. Jacqueline says, I joined 3 days ago, none yet. Okay, listen, the first day I joined Periscope, I did 2 sessions. The next day I joined, I came back, I did about 6 of them. I did my Scope-a-thon on Saturday and Sunday, and I did 12 sessions. Listen, I am no joke. When I jump into a platform, I jump in, and I want to make sure that I create as much kick-ass content as possible. TT Thomas says, I'm new to Scope. Not yet. I'm not a blogger. Okay, well, you know what? I want to give you guys, Jacqueline says she's building up the confidence. I want to infuse you with confidence because I am in no way, shape, or form perfect. I won't show you my love handles, but I got more imperfections that I need to talk about today. But at the end of the day, I jump in because I know I'm passionate about what I do. Someone says, scary pants me. I'm passionate about what I do. I love connecting with you guys. It just, Periscope and all these different platforms just infuse me. I think this by far, more than any of the ones that I've been on over the last couple of years, really awesome in how they really put their foot in Periscope. It's easy to use. I love the hearts. I love the comments. I love the ability that it's live. This is just awesome. So listen, y'all. I was strategic about getting on top of Periscope. Now that I'm in, ain't no turning back. So that's something I want you to think about as well. In order for you to get to a space where you're creating kick-ass content, because I know it's inside of you, you have to start. Don't worry about perfection. Look, I got my little buck teeth situation going on. Don't worry about that. I got a sleepy eye over here. I ain't worried about that. I got some little fuzzes over here. I could have straightened up. I could have got my edge control on to make this cute. I ain't worried about that. What I'm concerned about is the information. Oh, thank you. You said you are beautiful. I am concerned about the information that I have to share with you guys. I'm concerned about keeping you guys focused and fired up, flaws and all. And that's what it's about when it comes to kick-ass content. You got to move forward. I don't want you to sit here and lurk and listen for too long. I know that I love information. As I said to you guys, I'm an information entrepreneur. But in addition to being a consumer, as an entrepreneur, you have to be a creator. And that's something that I want you to keep in mind. In addition to being a consumer, If you are an entrepreneur, you have to be a creator. So I don't care if it's articles, video, conference calls. If you got to get up on YouTube and do what, listen, I had my baby boy in one hand. He was like, this is when I was still breastfeeding. I didn't breastfeed on YouTube. But, you know, I would have him and I'd be like, look, this is just the life of a mom. This is what I do. So when I'm not working with him, I'm working with y'all. You just have to jump in. Perfection comes over time as you work. So y'all are feeling me. I see those LOLs and those yeses. I want to see those hearts too, y'all. Show me in the heart. Tap, 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 tap. Show me in the hearts. You got to jump in, get in, and perfection comes with experience. I can tell you that, yes, I've made mistakes along the way, but I can tell you how to start group training and how to launch your trainings because I've been doing them for the last 8 years, and that's all I do online. I do my websites for my clients. I do mentorship, breastfeeding right now. Look at that. Hey, amen, fellow mompreneur. Amen, sister. You do what you got to do. Breastfeed, watch Periscope, but you also have to create. So as much as we infuse, and I say we because I know I'm not the only sister girl or brother or whoever, whatever, that you follow on these platforms. As much as we consume information, you have to go out and create it. And don't find yourself in a space where you say, I'm not going to do it because so-and-so is already doing it and that one. Listen, somebody wants to hear not my voice, but your voice. Kick-ass content is also about consistency because half the stuff I put out sometimes, I'd be like, wow. When you look back at it, you'd be like, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that I sent out the email, that I wrote the blog post, that I did the video. That's what kick-ass content is about. Consistency, jumping in, and making it happen. Because over time, you're going to have so much stuff, you're like, oh my God. Where did this come from, right? And so those are the things that are going to allow you to create the kind of positioning that is required to build a successful group training program. That kick-ass consistent content, the compelling offers, the community, all that stuff. LOL, nervousness is always there. Erica says, baby, gotta eat that. I love my girl J Stone. She says, eat that fair until it tastes good. Whatever you need to do to create kick-ass content. By the way, if you don't know, which I'm sure all of y'all are following Jay, she's awesome. Follow J Stone, the brand coach, Scopaholish in the network as well. So, okay. If you're not, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, LaShanda, if I can't do group training yet, all right, if I don't launch it yet because my community's not quite there, not where it needs to be, what do I do now? Sell other things. So sell individual coaching. So instead of working with a group, work with people one-on-one so you can get a better sense of what the individuals in your space need. Instead of doing a live training where people are talking to you on GoToWebinar, Pepperjam, whatever it is, do something what's pre-recorded. Before, like I said, I did my first group training 7 years ago, but before I did that, I was doing recordings on the, I had my headset on, and I was using like Audacity, audacity.com. It's a software that I use to do recordings. I also use this is a new one. This is a goodie for y'all that are listening. Another great one is this new app. Well, it's probably new to you, but it's not a new app. It's called MP3 Recorder. So, you know, you can do voice memos on your device, right? You can click the voice memo, you can talk onto it. Usually people use that when instead of writing, they want to do some kind of audio. But there's an MP3 recorder app. That's exactly what it's called on the iOS, on the iPhone. Don't know. Sean says, go ahead. You always have your replay view. Absolutely. I'm going to be posting a replay, so if you got to go, you got to go. But definitely want to share what I can share now. MP3 recorder, you can record your audio on that. You can go to something like Spreaker.com. You can record your audio on that. You know, there are just a ton of different platforms and tools that you can use, whether you're doing recordings on your app or you're doing recordings on the computer with the headset on. But do some pre-recordings before you go live. So at least you can work with individuals, whether they are downloading your stuff or privately working with you one-on-one. Those are definitely great ways for you to create content you can monetize. Or books. Books are a great way to leverage your credibility and open the door to new things. So I started out with ebooks and self-publishing, and I do self-published magazines. So creating some form of content that you can monetize and get your message out there before you reach that point where you go and open up the group training. That'll help you as well. Thank you, Daphne, for sharing those web tools and recommendations that I've got for you guys. You also mentioned conference call. Whatever you give those hearts, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sean. Working on a book now. All right, Black Girl Com. That's what you got to do before you launch that platform. Create some of these LPPs. I call these low price point products, so that people can have an opportunity to try you and pre-buy you before they jump into your group training program. All right. So, okay, those are the recommendations that I have to share with you guys today. I'm super excited and pumped, even though it's late, even though I just got off a 2.5-hour mastermind with my ladies. I just felt so excited about the process, and I knew in my heart that there were so many women in my circle who are interested in launching their own group training programs. I want to show you that it is possible. You can do this from home. You can live the life that you want. Just kind of giving you examples of what I'm physically doing right now and breaking it down so that at least you can get the motivation to create that kick-ass content, create compelling offers, and create a community as well. Whether you do it on Facebook or Ning, on I know MySpace is old, but wherever you choose to do it, create a community. I talk about more as far as the specifics, and I break this a lot down more in my mastermind. Like I said, it's happening now every Monday for the next 6 weeks. You missed the first one, but I definitely will be posting the replay tomorrow, so you get access to all the sessions. If you are curious about it, even want to take a look at it, the mastermind, it's called Back to Basics. For 6 weeks, we're talking about traffic and sales. Plus, you get access to my browser to buyer 5-session bootcamp on how to convert more browsers to buyers on your website. And that information is over at basics.sistasense.com. I definitely want you guys to learn more about traffic and sales and some things that you need to do to really get people excited. Community building is actually something that we talked about tonight with the ladies in the circle. In every session, I'm giving the ladies action activities because I'm not just about teaching. Like I said, in order to create kick-ass content, you have to implement. Right? You've got to implement. So I hope you participate in Back to Business because it's a great way for you to get some more information about really executing, creating your best products and services and sharing that content online. Loving the hearts, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support. Hopefully you are enjoying my sessions and you're sharing them. Daphne says we have homework and she helped start it off tonight. Awesome. I definitely want to make sure that y'all have a little homework. Not too much. Not too much. I'm going to give you a little homework so that you can, make it happen and implement. Not just about teaching, but implementation is super important. So, all right. Woo! I'm done. Welcome to those of you who are just checking in, but Sister Girl is done. You can watch the replay. Again, talking about different things that you need to do if you're interested in launching your group training program. Definitely food for thought for those of you out there who are interested in getting paid. Have you enjoyed the session? Did you learn anything? Definitely chime in. I want to know what you guys thought about my little Periscope session today. My challenge is learning how to cut these bad boys down into 15, 20-minute sessions. I'm going to make it happen. I Am Trendy says yes. All right, awesome. I definitely wanted to make sure that Erica says, of course. I always want to make sure I'm giving y'all the good. So you can walk away with strategies, energy, and ready to fire start your next best step. Thank you, Daphne. Absolutely. You can still join us inside the mastermind. Me, Janine, Eva, Daphne, Simoda. Oh my God, I can't even name all the ladies because it's an awesome mastermind. But not just me, but the ladies in the circle. You want to have an opportunity to really know what you need to do to, take that next best step in your business. So, alrighty, ladies, enjoy the rest of your night. Have an amazing week. I'm sure you'll see me poking my head on Periscope in here at one point or another. But I do appreciate you, and I hope that you have enjoyed my sessions. Don't forget, check the replays out. My YouTube channel is L. Henry. You can also check them out at tv.sistasenseart.com. All right, ladies and gents, good night.